I've been playing, yeah, like since probably over 40 years, 45 years, yeah. So I've been playing music and got to jam with a lot of people. We traveled a lot over the years, yeah, to Chicago to meet the original blues musicians. I had relatives in Chicago, and then we made some trips out there and got to meet a lot of the originators. And we went to the New Orleans Jazz Festival when our first album came out and got invited to play the first New Orleans Jazz Festival. I think it was in 1978, yeah, or 79. I'm Doug Norris from Down Home Music Shop here in Fairfield, Maine on Main Street. We've been here since 1981, selling musical instruments and accessories to local musicians and students. I grew up in Oakland, yeah, on Meslonsky Lake, went to school in Oakland. In grammar school, I think I was maybe in the 5th grade, I got involved with music through a combination of things, friends that played, and my mom did have a guitar at our house because she used to play when she was younger. And then the Beatles came out and a bunch of bands, everybody's into music, and we just started playing. We took lessons at Al Corey's Music Center for years, yeah, with a gentleman named Henry Townsend, and Clem Boulette was teaching there, famous guitar players in the area. I got into the Beatles at a young age, and then I seemed to always want to know where the roots came from of their music, and eventually, so I got into blues music, and I like all kinds of roots music, and I like going back to the original versions, and so right now we play blues, our band, and I do acoustic or a duo. We play mostly old-time blues. Yeah, up until the point before the store started, we were on the road for 10 years, playing 26 days a month and traveling. I mean, mostly in the state. We'd come back and play the coast in the summer, and then central Maine always, and the wintertime we'd head for the mountains for the ski resorts, and then we made trips, like I said, to Washington, D.C., and to New Orleans, and Chicago a few times, and Boston, and play down there. But yeah, we wanted to settle down, I did, and raise a family, so the music store was a good option for me, and it really did work out, yeah. In 1981, we started that. It was good that I didn't really know what I was doing, because I borrowed $300, I think, and I bought strings and drumsticks and accessories that musicians need, you know, the everyday items, and we opened in the front room of our house here on Main Street, and I had a few guitars I collected, and we gathered, you know, some used gear, and kind of took off from there.